Hello, how you guys doing? You know, we're back again, and you know me, EarlAlex, and we're here with another episode of SongLab Live, and I'm going to introduce you to another artist, but he's an artist in many different ways. I'm going to let them introduce themselves and tell you who they are, but you know, I'm going to bring you somebody interesting and someone you need to get to know. So, who do I have here with me today?
Yo, what the fuck is up? It's your boy Drake the Comedian. Peep game, you lames. I am Drake the Comedian, just like I said. And it's a multitude of things that I do. I'm just going to go with the flow of the conversation so you guys can, just stay tuned so you can hear all the things that I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, heck yeah. Well, how can they connect with you, like on social media and everywhere?
Well, you can connect with me on social media. All platforms is Drake the Comedian. Everything is spelled correctly, and it's one word, Drake the Comedian, spelled one word all together.
Nice. And so it's like they already know who the music Drake is.
Yeah.
Same, but spelled the same way?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No abbreviation on the E.
Nope, nothing.
That's dope. That's dope. And so you're here with us at SongLab Live, my man. And today I've been seeing you also in the room, in there with artists.
Facts.
So Drake the Comedian, but you also have music.
Facts.
On record.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, let them know a little bit about it.
Yeah, well, of course, I do comedy as well, you know what I mean? But shit, music has always been a crazy passion of mine. Actually, music started off first, typical people, well, I'm gonna say typical people in our culture, we start off in church.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's where it started off at. I started singing in church. I was leading our choir and songs. Then I had a little group called the Hebrew Boys.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So I've been doing music for a while, you know what I mean? But the thing is this, dealing with fear, you know what I mean? And not having the right people around to actually push you to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To go that route or to pursue something that you love doing, you know what I mean? I kind of put it on the back burner, reason being, because being funny always stood out more to people.
Yeah, of course. 100%.
You know what I mean? So it's like, no matter what I did, people were like, oh, man, you funny as hell. Man, you funny.
Yeah.
But deep down inside, I'm like, man, music is where I want to be. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, so.
I mean, music allows people to connect, but so does comedy.
Yes.
Comedy really allows people to connect.
Yeah.
Comedy is kind of a vulnerable thing, too, because what may be funny to one person isn't really always funny to the next.
Exactly.
So it's like you connect on a level to then, like when something is funny to two people, you're connecting on another level. Exactly. So I can definitely see that. As well as with music, that's just a form of internal expression on wax.
On wax,
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me a little bit about how, getting into music, but then having that creative expression coming out, how did that turn into comedy? And then speak a little bit about what you're doing in comedy as well, because you went a little bit off air. He was explaining to me that he's been doing a show for a minute, and there's a lot he's doing in the comedy world as well. Yeah,
so just to piggyback off the show really quick, I have a smoking comedy show, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I've been doing the smoking comedy show, I believe, for like 2-3 years now.
Nice.
It started in a hookah lounge. That's how I came up with the title, Smoking Comedy Show, you know what I mean? And it just went from there, you know what I mean? I was consistent with it, and it just grew, so that's it in regards of the Smoking Comedy Show. I did another comedy show as well though too. What is it called? I forgot the name of that comedy show. It was just so it wasn't a smoking comedy show. I want to say that much.
You ain't smoking that.
It wasn't no smoking comedy show. That's crazy. I forgot the damn name of the show. But it was cool, you know what I mean? But smoking comedy show is my lane. It got a dope title to it, you know what I mean? And it's just, you can do just so much in that comedy show. It's like going to a family cookout. Nice. That's the feel of it.
Nice.
You know what I mean? It's going to a family cookout, you know what I mean? Me and the host, Belly B is the host of Smoking Comedy Show with me as well.
Oh, awesome.
And
I know him.
Oh, you know Belly B?
Yep.
Yeah, and see, he's the host with me at my Smoking Comedy Show. And so we just vibe out, like no script. I mean, it's just
Having
We
fun.
just having fun. You know what I mean?
Shooting.
Yeah, back and forth. Yes.
That's how it's supposed to go. Honestly, that's sick. And honestly, that's what type of feeling SongLab likes to push when it comes to making music, is just like collaboration in the moment, and
Right.
and not trying to inhibit the feeling of creativity and working together with people. So we
Right.
try to find ways to bridge that gap with artists. And comedy, it's cool, especially 2-man or even
Right.
3-4-man crew, where you're playing off of each other and a little bit of the improv.
Right.
Like that is definitely, in my mind, fun, very
Right.
collaborative. Have you've done things like that?
Yeah, I've done things like that before as well too. But when it's just me and Belly B hosting a smoking comedy show,
Yeah.
there's nothing written. There's nothing.
That is all improv. That's
just all
right now.
improv. We just go whatever we see or whatever we say. It's just out there now. We can't take it back. You know what I mean? So that's why that's just so cool. And we have some dope comedians on the show as well. You know what I mean? From Arizona. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Recently we had a comedian that came out from Tucson. Shout out to Belly B for that as well too.
That's awesome.
So we definitely try to reach out to comedians that's willing to work, that's willing to promote, and actually take their craft a little bit more serious. You know what I mean? Besides just getting up there and getting paid. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah. So
I think it's important to get back to the community that you're in.
right.
Deliver back to the craft.
Right.
I think that's under SongLab. That's kind of the education part of it.
Right.
So we have the collaboration where we are trying to promote working with others, and then the education where we're talking about really giving back. That's
Right.
teaching others at the same time. It's important to keep both of those things going so that the field grows,
Right.
steadily expands, and is ready to take on new members.
Right.
And in comedy, there is a flow with that.
It is.
It's kind of like in music, but talk about the difference. How is the creative nature of comedy?
And I'm gonna
Like,
be completely honest.
what is that?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I probably can go in the studio and probably make like 7 or 8 songs easily. But it'll probably take me like 7 to 8 months to do a comedy set, because it's the thing is this, and it's just for me. Probably some other comedians that, you know what I mean, they probably a little bit more quicker. But for me, I'm more of a edgier type guy. You know what I mean? And it's kind of hard for me. I'm just speaking for me, to write something and try to act out what I've written versus just me being who I'm naturally am, funny as fuck, and just going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then with comedy, there's a cadence. You got to find your cadence with comedy. Like I know my cadence with music. You know what I mean? I'm like a fast rapper. You know what I mean? But what comedy is, it's uniqueness, especially when you're doing it the proper way. You know what I mean? You got to know when to pause. Like the silent moments could be the joke. You know what I mean? Just like you got to know how to put the punchline in, and how to say it, and what movement to go with the punchline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And granted, same with music though, but it's just a different feel. You know what I mean? Like when 9 times out of 10, when most people are doing comedy, they probably at the crib by themselves or just writing jokes down. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of comedians out here looking like homeless people that talk to themselves, because we walking around all day, they working out their set. You know what I mean? No, seriously. Like, cause I be catching myself. I be at home, like, and I be trying to work out sets. Like, yeah, reason why my father is, guys.
Yeah.
And they be like, and my son like, damn, what you just say? I'm like, oh no, I'm just working out a set in my head. You know what I mean? So it's like. It's just different than it's just the vibe of a studio. You got your homies with you, your friends, you know what I mean? They come in there, and it's just all that unique energy in one. You know what I mean? Like, let's say, for instance, right, if a comedy club, if a comedians had a studio.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, it'll be different. I probably like even get into it a hell of a lot more. But most comedians want to write their sets themselves because they don't want nobody stealing their jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's not like for most comedians, it's not. There's no real group input on their jokes.
No, not really. Like you may have a friend or two, you know what I mean, that y'all can go with some stuff with, but no, it's really not. I haven't seen it, you know what I mean? It's probably out there somewhere, but I haven't experienced it. I haven't experienced like, hey guys, let's get together and.
But I mean, like people
jokes.
like people like what's his name? I forgot the top comedian, the dude. I'm really blanking on his name, and you know the not who wrote Steinfeld or something like that. Jerry Steinfeld. Jerry Steinfeld. So Jerry, doesn't he have a writing team? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that people have writing teams. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But I think Deion Cole has written for people as well too.
Okay. I just don't know how it goes.
I don't know how to. You know what I mean? I never seek to go find a writing team. You know what I mean? What one of my methods is, I'll just go to an open mic and I'll just freestyle everything, and whatever's funny, keep it. Whatever's trash it.
Wow.
Yeah, because I really don't have the time to sit there and write nothing. But
okay. But then that sounds like it would also kind of put you through the fire, kind of teach you your own pacing, give you different dynamics of the performance that you would want to keep or throw away. You can test out things.
Right. So I think I kind of like doing it that way better. You know what I mean? Versus writing down a joke and actually have to figure out the movement.
So then, do you record and then you watch yourself?
I used to, yeah. Yeah, I used to record them for sure, so I can know, like, I mean, what to do again. So, yeah, and recently I just had an opportunity that I had to pass out on. At I don't know if you're familiar with Mojo Brooks.
No.
Okay, he's another dope ass comedian that's doing his thing. He's from Chicago as well.
Oh yeah.
He came to Arizona. I think he went to stand up live on a Wednesday. Then he came back out here on Saturday for Brunch Problems. I guess.
I heard of that.
Yeah, the owner of Brunch Problem had DM me, asked me, do I want to do a opening set for Mojo, and that was a dope ass opportunity. You know what I mean? But I had turned it down though because I wasn't prepared I wasn't prepared the way I wanted to be prepared. You know what I mean?
Now is that something that you consistently have to think about when show opportunities come? Is about like, all right, look, maybe I've done some material at this last show, but with this one, I can't just do my normal set.
Yeah, no.
So is it like your set consideration really big depending upon the show opportunity?
Oh, yeah, because for one, Mojo Brooks is he's definitely a household name, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to go up there doing my regular set of just freestyling. You know what I mean? Because you only can freestyle for so long. Most comedians have points where they can go rely back on. You know what I mean? If they you know, can't freestyle anymore, they can go rely back on that set. You know what I mean? I didn't have a set to rely on, and I for damn sure was not gonna write one on yeah. So I'm like, you know what?
Hell yeah.
And you know, and ego plays aside there because I'm like, my ego's like, nah, fucking do it. You can do it. Yeah. I mean, you can do it, man. This is the opportunity you can't miss.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, and then my other good side, look, you know you're not prepared. No, go out there looking the ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't want to turn a good opportunity into a bad situation. So
yeah. So I turned it down. You know what I mean? I was actually me turning it down. Put a kick in my ass to give me some solid shit going. Yeah, so I've been working crazy on a nice ass fucking set. I'm talking about it's nice too. Yeah, all I need is really one set for now and I'll just move around with that one.
And then that set will lead to more opportunities.
Yeah, that set definitely gonna lead to more
sets. So I see how that kind of works, and honestly, I think it is a little bit similar to music in the way that, like, you make that song, and then that song, you got to work that song, and then you can get that going. So you say again the name of the event that you have.
Smoking Comedy Show?
The Smoking Comedy Show you have going. When does that go?
I usually have it every month. The last one I had was in December. So, so it was a pretty dope show. The next one, like I said, I usually have them every month. I had stopped for 2 months though because, like I said, I've been getting crazy opportunities to do stand-up comedy. Like, people have been reaching out to me and stuff like that, and I've been passing them down because I don't have a solid set. You know what I mean? I can say that humbly. You know what I mean? Like, shit, I ain't have like I want to be decent. You know what I mean? When I get on that stage, you feel me? it's a must if people have a brand to protect their brand. I know a lot of people probably get crazy ass opportunities to do big things in front of household names with people that have crazy fan bases, and they'll take them just because of that. Nah,
just because of the name.
Yeah, not me. I ain't doing that. I'm pretty patient.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Opportunities are abundant.
Yeah, I know they are. So I really wasn't worried, but I would keep bringing up his name. But Mojo, I fuck with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's especially his comedy skits he do on Instagram. Man, that's what draw me into him. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm like, damn, I really fuck with this my guy. Like I really open up for him and shit.
So you would rather do it the right way?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it the right way. Yeah,
and not the light way.
No, not the light way. No, I probably could have. People, all my homies and stuff, my friends, like, bro, you could have did it. Like, you do this shit all damn day long. I'm like, yeah, I get it. You know what 100%. I mean? But I want to do it from a real comedic standpoint. Most real comedians have told me to have a solid set.
So
yeah,
that's with the music. Now you're back here today at SongLab Live, and you were doing music. Who you here doing music with today?
I'm with CGF, Cash Getter Family. Another dope ass, crazy ass fucking artist. He's been made a crazy ass impact on. It's just like last year. He's always done music though. I mean, he took a break, but he just got back on the scene and just been going crazy. I'm talking about hard. Yeah, just going hard. You're having crazy features with people in the industry, all kinds of shit, man.
Nice.
So I was like, yeah. So I'm in the studio with him right now.
Y'all working on something?
Yeah, we always work on something. He like my brother though. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like we talk every day. I mean,
really?
So yeah.
Nice. And how is that collaborating with music artists? And then also, it sounded like, collaborations in comedy don't really happen too much, or do they? You collaborate with Belly at the show. I mean, that's improv collaboration, but not when it comes to creating.
No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't really. I mean, I really don't lie anyway.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't here to lie. What do you mean?
I collaborate with more artists. I've collaborated with more artists in my whole entire life versus comedians. Comedians are, and this is how I feel. Comedians are, I'm gonna say, awkward when it comes to collaborating with things. This is just how I feel, or this is the experience that I'm experiencing. You know what I mean? Granted, I've done things with Belly B, but Belly B, he's just not like a comedian. That's like my homie though too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I can easily link up with him. I'm gonna tell you this: my first comedy set was written by a person that did music. Like yeah, we wrote we wrote it kind of we wrote it together. Like I was writing it. I wrote my comedy set out, and I'm like, bro, like how you feel about this? He was just critiquing it. He's like, okay, no, do this, put this here. Yeah. No, say it like this. No, say it how you would actually say, like by a guy that raps. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I just don't really feel like linking up with comedians is the thing. It's hard for me. That's what I'm experiencing.
I may be kind of just pushing it because I'm like, all right, well, maybe there's a cool, middle kumbaya
right
level in the comedic space, but it does seem to me like each comedian, especially how you work, you're kind of like your own your own business,
right?
And you what you have to put out is jokes,
right,
and laughs,
right.
And you give people really what you're having to put out is an experience.
Exactly.
I see more than anything, and then it's like I like the storytelling nature of it. I like the subverted nature of it, the twist, the turns, the you know what I mean? I like the way that it plays with you.
Mm-hmm.
Music can give you an experience as well.
No, facts. It's just that musical experience. So it just feels good. Like when you're in that studio and you feel it though. Yeah. I mean, you actually feel the energy inside the studio. I mean, of you making something, even if it doesn't go fucking number one or whatever, but you feel that shit inside that room.
Yeah.
I mean,
the energy.
I mean, whatever the fuck that energy is, you feel it. And not saying, and even being on stage though too, as doing comedy, you feel the energy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Feel that.
You feel that energy too. And what I love seeing the most from being on stage and looking in a crowd is people just loose and just laughing.
Letting go.
Just letting go. Not knowing they got to pay their rent tomorrow.
As soon as you get home, there's a letter in the mail talking about.
Yeah, so I like that though too. You know what I mean? But it's just something about that music though. Yeah, that music it does something. You know what I mean?
It definitely does. I think comedy and music both put you in different states.
Right.
And with music, the thing that I've liked is there's actual artists that have been able to combine the two that I've looked at and seen over the year that make it really interesting, blur the lines of talent and experience. Because like even with you could say Weird Al Yankovic, and you could say what is also he's another comedic. I forgot. He's a dude right now who's like he makes beats and he says crazy things while he's making.
You talking about the white dude?
Yes.
Yes. He
Yes.
said, "Fuck you, boss. I'm gonna be late.
Yeah.
Late. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. He got a dope style though.
Yeah.
He got a real creative style.
It's really creative.
It's real creative.
Dope. It's funny. It's fun.
And most people give him kickback because they say he's like kind of vulgar with his words.
He is vulgar.
He is vulgar, but
It's an experience.
It's definitely an experience. Hey, I feel like if it's not your cup of tea, go find another cup.
Go find another cup.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And pour your own tea.
Yeah. Pour your own tea.
Pour your own tea.
Damn. People just make the biggest issues out of nothing.
Yep.
Like if I don't like football, why am I gonna go to a football game? I mean,
Why would I be there?
Yeah, well, you know what I mean? First of all, why do I think to purchase tickets? Like, I don't like
Money only goes where I go.
Right, you know what I mean?
And I don't go there.
Yeah, so you're going to cause trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
100%. I really think that like making like when they were making music, so like even when Weird Al was making music and as he's making music now, they're encompassing two forms of our experience and bringing them together. And I've even heard about people who are the Lonely Island, the Lonely Island,
yeah,
their music, as well as that's what I was thinking of earlier. Though. There's another he's a rapper too. Why dude? And it's funny. Do you think? Look, hold up. Comedy rap, and even with Eminem, would you say comedy rap is more of a white man's game?
Comedy rap? No, it's not. I mean, Jamie Foxx does it.
He does do it.
Yeah, well, he did.
Well,
do it.
he did.
He did do
But
it.
at one point, you could say Eddie Murphy put out music.
Yeah. But Eddie Murphy.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock did music.
He did a song.
Oh my God.
I think so.
I wonder what that was like.
And you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But right now, it's kind of dominated, right? Would you say?
Yeah. Comedy and music definitely goes hand in hand. Like,
Okay.
I mean, there's nowhere around. You see a lot of comedians hang with artists, and you see a lot of artists hang with comedians. You know what I mean? It's just for one, having a comedian around, lightens the load a little bit because your people are laughing. You know what I mean? They get to, really just let themselves go. You know what I mean? And artists hang around comedians because shit, they want to laugh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They want somebody they can joke with. You know what I mean? So, being an artist and being a comedian definitely goes hand in hand. You know what I mean?
Heck yeah. I see no problem in doing the same.
Right.
I was actually very surprised at, who I was like Adam Sandler. I looked at a list of comedians and who's done the most stage performances, and I was like, Adam Sandler, huh?
Really, for comedy?
Yeah, dude.
I've never seen him. Even
Last year.
did he come to stand up live?
Made a lot of money. I don't know.
He didn't come to stand up live.
I have no clue. I
He ain't gonna
literally
start
have no clue. I seen him on the list, and I was like, I was surprised. I was like, how you be on the list for making the most money and doing some of the top shows and stuff? I'm like, serious? Adam Sandler?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
That was shocking to me. But no, honestly, so you're doing that. You're working on music. You have your show. You have your events. What do you want to let people know about that you got coming in the future, and how can then they also connect with, say, any music or check out your shows and things that you have out now? Like, say online, say they want to connect to you.
Online, all platforms, Drake the Comedian, DRAKETHE. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to spell comedian because I'm not about to spell it. I may fuck it up. But yeah, all platforms, Drake the Comedian. Right now, I got my merch out, Peep Game You Lames merch. Hoodies just dropped. They're only seasonal, so make sure y'all grab y'all merch ASAP. And you can find that on Instagram. I'm on Instagram heavily. Like, seriously, I'm always on Instagram. I think I'm addicted.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I love Instagram. Instagram bring me so much money, though. Instagram bring me so many opportunities. You know what I mean? I'm always on Instagram.
By stalking.
Yeah, like if you call my phone, I will literally decline it and hit you up on Instagram.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's up? You just called me.
Hit me up in the right way.
Right.
You know how to talk to
You
me.
know how to talk to me? Yeah, I definitely fuck with Instagram heavily.
Nice.
If people want to listen to my music, Instagram, links are in the bio. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Links are
hit him in. Hit him up on Instagram, Drake the Comedian.
Mm-hmm.
And let people know how you feeling today being here at SongLab Live, my man, and just connected with me. I'm glad we had the brief time to speak earlier, and I'm glad I was able to have this time to talk to you about your music. But let people know how it's been being here.
Well, being here, I feel like I'm at a $1 million set this month. This setup look nice. Are y'all rich here?
Hey man, you know.
Yeah. This setup is nice. It's like 100,000 cameras everywhere. I can't steal shit.
You know, I mean, look.
Yeah, I can't steal that. Yeah, but I like it. Everything is good. I feel good. I want to thank you for having me on SongLab Live. You know what I mean? It's a lot to say. SongLab Live.
It is.
It's a hell of a tongue twister. You know what I mean? But I definitely appreciate you for having me out. Shout out SongLab Live. Make sure y'all check them out on all platforms. You know what I mean? Yeah. So appreciate y'all for having me.
Thank you very much, my man. Sure. And thank you very much for tuning in with us and checking out the show, Our Time and Our Conversation. You have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I don't know when you're checking us out, but thank you very much.
Max, yes. Appreciate ya. That was dope.
Man, that's what it is, yo. Yo, if you didn't know, SongLab Live is back. So follow us. Check us out. We got new podcasts, new interviews, plenty more content to share. Thank you very much.